Hello students, I am Premal Patel and today we will discuss about the practical implementation of file handling, how the file can be handled using C++ and how we can access and modify the persistent data. So let us start with the practical example. First of all, this is the Turbo C compiler, and as previous discussion we required to include fstream dot header file, which is useful to access the function of file handling. So from this header library we can access the functions as well as create an object, access the class of file streaming, the input file stream, that is if stream, and the output file stream, that is off stream. So let us start with the operation of insertion the data. Okay, so we are here to go for insert data in file. So first of all we have to create the file, or we have to check whether file is available or not. So for the create of file or to access the file, we are going to create the object of stream. That means output file stream. The object we are giving, the name of object is fout, and the file name we are giving here is demo.txt. Okay, so this is the class of stream. This is fout, which is the name of object, and through that object we are accessing the file demo.txt. Okay, now let us create an array of character to insert the data. The array of character, as we give the name a of 20 characters, this is the size of character. Then inserting the data C in and a. Now the object fout, and the fout is getting the data from a. That means whatever the data you will provide through Cin in the array of a, that will be copied to this object. So fout will collect the data from a. That means the data you will insert here, and that will be copied to that object fout. Now the data which will copy to fout will be stored in the demo.txt. Right, now close the object fout.close. Okay, so we are here to close the data, and let us run the program. Here we give the value hello. Now let us check. See, this is the demo.txt which is created. It was not available when we start the program, which generate after compile and run the program. The data hello is transferred to the file. Now let us do one more things here. Further we run the program and we write dear student, and press the enter. Now what data copied to the file? Let me check. The file in demo.txt only dear. That means after giving the space, whatever the data you will insert, that will not copy to the file. So it will consider as an end of file when you give the space in array of characters. So when you use the character array, it will consider as the end of file. Okay, now this is the data insertion using array, but how to fetch the data from that particular file? So let us see. Instead of offstring, use ifstring insert. Instead of insert, write down, copy the data from file. Okay, so input string, we are giving the name change of object, whatever the name you want to give for the object, but class name should be ifstring. Then character array, is it okay? It is okay. Then instead of cin, we have to use object fin. So whatever the value in this object will be copied to here, and we want to print that value. That means cout, whatever the value fetched from this object will be copied to a, and we are printing here. Then closing the object fin. Let us run the program. So the data is fetched from that particular files. This is the dir from demo.txt. But the problem is here that we can only fetch the information of limited. There is the no space is considered over here. So what we have to do? So let us start further with insert the data into file. Now for character, use a pointer instead of the array. Further offstring, file output stream, and then write down the file out, and then here what will we do? First of all, we will use cin dot getLine function, because the getLine function will use to fetch a whole line with including the space. So a is a pointer, and we are giving a range of that particular line. Then we are using file out. That means here the pointer will give the value whatever you will give using console, that will be copied to the fout object, and fout will be copied to the demo.txt. Let us run. There is an error there. Fout object should be closed. Okay, so when you run the program, hello students, how are you? Let us check the text file whether the data is copied or not in the demo.txt. Hello students, how are you? So this is the data that can be copied using pointer. Now same things for, instead of insert we are using copy the data from file using pointer. So instead of offstream, prepare ifstream, object name fin, that we are using character pointer a, it is okay, it's okay. Then instead of cin we are using fin, this object. So using this object, from this object whatever the value is in file, that will be copied to a, and that we are printing on our console. And after printing, close the object, run the program. Hello students, how are you? So data that are fetched from that particular file. So this is the method, using the pointer you can get the data. Now in next session we will see that how to copy the data from one file to another file. Also we will discuss about how to append the data. That means in this section, if you are generating a file, then it is replace the data and remove the old data and copy your new data. Now here what will we do? The copy of data that will be stored and append using that particular files. Okay, thank you.